United Health Group is actually looking, I mean, it did exactly what it was supposed to do. It reached our target of the 495, and now it's starting to retract a little bit. I would be a heavy, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with this stock. I see a natural pullback, which it needs. We're 8 points off of the high, which is, it seems terrible, but when you look at our Wednesday move, which was from 79 to basically 95, a 20-point move, we're looking pretty good. I would be a partial buyer at 479, and now to be an even higher buyer at 466. Johnson and Johnson. Friday is the only thing that looked bad on here. I mean, we had what, 1, 2, 3, 4 straight days up, and we're still higher than we were last week. So I look for a good place to get in. I don't see nothing wrong with this. Volume's kind of up, which kind of makes sense. I mean, it's a nasty drop. Do not say that that's not nasty, because it is absolutely horrendous and it's terrible. But when you look about where we came from, right, literally since we hit target, the 1130, we've been basically been going up and up all the way up to 72. So it's 20 points. So Johnson & Johnson has been on a massive tear. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. So there. Now let's do this. Boom to boom. So yeah, we have a lot of support that will probably come out on the 382, which is also lining up perfectly with the 618. We still are a little bit further from there. What, about 3 points? Really, I'm still bullish with Johnson & Johnson anywhere at 164. As long as we can maintain 164, I'm still bullish. ABBV, yeah, no problem there either. This is still frustrating. I wish the whole world. I'm very frustrated. We didn't just go heavy down here at the 105. But yeah, we're not doing shabby. We're looking pretty good. Thursday made an all new high. Friday the market crashes. And we kind of crashed, not like huge. I mean, it looks terrible. It was what, 4 points? So this is 225. So from the high, where it's damn near almost 4%, but I don't really see anything problem. Yeah, I see us coming maybe down to the 123, but I'm looking for, let's do this. Our starters, kind of give us something to look at. 126 would be a good place, and 124 as well. Pfizer, I see absolutely no problem with Pfizer. I don't even need to look at the chart. Yep, that's what I thought. Yeah, we got a little extended. I will say we got a little extended, but day number 2, or this is the same. It kind of looks like all these stocks, all the healthcares are pretty much same thing. I like all of them. Let's try to find some numbers, and so we can get ourselves back in, because look at that, we blew through. Right, we're way past the 423%. We blew through our target, which was 54. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're down here last week, and we blew through it. We reached all the way to 61. So I see absolutely nothing wrong with Pfizer. Nothing. Because even look here. Right, we're on the 718 or the 786. I'll say next target really the 5693, which is which is in line with the 423 extension. So that's where I'm looking, and that's where it looks like the most power. AstraZeneca. Yeah, no, AstraZeneca is looking absolutely horrible. I mean, yeah, from last week we are higher, but we're still not the greatest. I'd keep this on the back burner. I kind of leave it alone, but I would keep it on the back burner. If we can hold this 55.75, that would be great. If we break that, but we can hold the 55 I think that's 13. Then I would buy more of the 55.13. But let's see if we can get a flush, or this would be even better if we don't get the flush. If we kind of bounce off of here, come up here, come back down to 56, then I would be more inclined to buy. BMY, yeah, look where we were last week, 56 to 61. I'd say we had a pretty decent week. Ever since we hit target down here at the 53, we have gone 9 points, give or take 8-9 points. Yeah, looks like we turned. So keep your eye on BMY. It would have been better to get it to 53, obviously, but if we can maintain these numbers, these key numbers, and really maintain above this cluster right here, because that's where we spent the most time. Most of November was in this area, and that's the 60-30. So if we can maintain the 60-30, then I'm still a buyer. MRK. Gap City. Look for it to fill the gap here and the gap here. When is it going to do it? I'm not sure. It looks like we're starting to get some momentum. This last week was a decent week for MRK as well. Yeah, Friday was bad, but look where we started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We started at 71. We're ending at 74 or 75, 60, 69. We made it all the way up to 78, but I'm still a buyer. Well, I'm a cautious buyer. Very cautious buyer. Gilead, looking good. Yeah, I see no complaints with this. I see we breaking out the 73.34 pretty soon. Up to 74.16 to 78.94. I don't see anything real wrong with Gilead. Now we could come back down into the 70s, and right around here, the low 70s, at which point I would probably be a buyer, as long as we can really maintain this cluster, right? So that means we could grow all the way down to 68, but I don't see us going all the way down to 68. I would prefer us to remain at the top of this cluster, and if we do that, which is around the 70.41 area, then I am still a buyer. Sarepta Therapeutics. We just fired long on our squeeze. I don't see anything too wrong with Sarepta, especially if we can maintain this teal line. And really honestly, if we can maintain this 83.82, the teal line is like just for immediate growth, which would be the 87, give her 87.90 area. No, 80, yeah, basically the 87, give or take 87 area. Just leave it at the 87 area. If we can maintain the 87, right, so about 90 cents from here, then I am still pretty bullish on this. I'd prefer for it to do that, but if we do drop anywhere to 85.24 and we maintain that, then I would be a stronger buyer there than I am now. Moderna, excuse me. Great week last week. We're popping above. We're above the 50. As long as we can maintain that 50, then I am a buyer. We are closing gaps. Obviously, Moderna can switch on a dime, so just keep that in mind and be very careful. But from this perspective, it doesn't look too shabby.